saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Ingram working the left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
17-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Shut up. 19.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here he is on third and short. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
33-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
11. Here we go. Cut.
Mitchell up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Raiders 7,
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Panther 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41. Genty from the gun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up second and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And off to Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Saints' 43-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. They're going play action. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after it.
Offense is set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play.
Throwing it again here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Five men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Right there.
Back to throw. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Done. Stop. Hey, can. 11 MT.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stop. 11.
3rd and 1. Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Can. Stop.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Wide 80.
They send the tight end in motion. Burrow out of the shotgun. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look
yep.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Wide 80. Right shot. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They'll come out throwing. He's going deep this time. Caught at the 20-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
21, Saints 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
I'm one, right?
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Stop.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go. Here.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Gun. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to him. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Raiders 21.
recovering now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar, 7 and ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Odafe Owe with the stop. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's going to throw it. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rocco 18. Ready. Rocco 80. Ready, right?
Giving this to Genty. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 in. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw here. Escapes out to the left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
1st and 10 at the 20.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the jump.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's keep those sticks moving. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Shut up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Set. Cowboy 80.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. We give up the guts. It's Genty. Has room into the secondary. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
1-1, ready?
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Mitchell again. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 11 MT.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Burrow now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Gun. Right,
They send a man in motion. Zone read here, a give to Mitchell. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's the one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
34. Raiders 31.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They keep here to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Saturday. Saturday Lion. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 36-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On 1, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Can. Stop. Twelve. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Getting out to his left. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's get set. 11. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Right. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT.
They'll air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go. 19, take off.
They'll run it with Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
At the 22-yard line.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70 range, 70 range. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
18, tap 60, tap 60. Right down.
Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground with Genty. Cuts right. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders come through to tie it in the 4th.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Raiders 38, Saints 37.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Motion man sent left. We give here to the motion man. This is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for the Saints.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, New Orleans.
Right in. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
Throwing is Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
I'm 1, ready?
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Let's get set. Cut. Right. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Cut.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ball still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 11, MT, 11, MT. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Edwards is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
12.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Can. Cut.
Keeping it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. Oh, he loses the football. And the Saints get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's going to have the 1st down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here we go, here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Hut.
Line up the design keeper. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope. Chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.